Angels prospect Riley Bauman here in San Bernardino, California League, Inland Empire 66ers. Riley, your path to professional baseball was a little unorthodox, a little different. Can you kind of just take me through the path from high school to college to Abilene Christian and into pro ball?
Yeah, so junior year of high school, I had elbow surgery, so that got banged. And then my senior year, I was back. I started throwing again, and then COVID hit. So I had to get on social media, Twitter, and get my name out there. I went to Navarro Junior College my freshman year, played all year there, transferred to Abilene Christian my sophomore year, and then I got 3 innings in to the spring, and then I had to get TJ again. And then I was out the rest of that year and then all last year. And then I got back on social media again, got my name out there, throwing harder, and then I got picked up.
And if I'm remembering right, there was an Angel scout that kind of followed your progression. Was it KJ Hendricks?
KJ, yeah.
What was the communication like with KJ when it came to that? And not only staying in touch with KJ, but to the point of hearing your name called in the draft.
Yeah, so he reached out to me probably May or June. It was June of last year, so 23. And he told me that he'd been keeping up with me since I was at Navarro. And then he invited me out to a workout, and then from there on we just talked throughout that summer, and then it happened.
Were you expecting it all to be drafted? I mean, maybe
I had I didn't necessarily think it was going to happen, but if it was going to happen, I knew it was going to be with the Angels. So it was definitely still a shock, though.
And what was that like, that draft day?
Oh, it was crazy. I had just transferred to TCU, so I was in going to a workout there on campus, and then I got the call. So it was crazy.
And going through, I know it always works that way.
Yeah.
Going through into pro ball, because you were still in your throwing progression at that point, or were you kind of full go?
I hadn't necessarily gone deep yet, like as a starter, since I'm a starter. I hadn't gone past 2 innings, so I was still working that up, but everything else was full go.
And going from Arizona, well, you stayed in Arizona the whole time, and then Instructs.
Yeah.
Instructs is where I heard your name. I saw your name in the draft, I saw you on box scores, but the first time I really had your name come to my attention was during Instructs. What kind of was Instructs like for you, and do you feel anything changed during Instructional League?
It was good. I definitely it was more of me pitching rather than going off of my arm feeling good and fresh, because at that point I'd thrown a little over 20 innings, so it had started to get to me a little bit just fresh off surgery. So it had to I had to pitch, and that's what helped me out a lot there.
And I heard you had 98 was kind of your max. Were you throwing 98 at any point before this last fall? No. So coming in
right after I had surgery, it was my first live back from surgery. Is whenever I was 98. So.
And what was the winter like for you? Going from a lot of questions in college and a lot of questions through and through, like you said, TCU, Abilene Christian, the works, into I'm a professional baseball player. What was your winter like preparing for this season?
Yeah, so I went out to Frisco, back where I live, and I trained with other minor league guys, and it was really just learning more and then just getting my body ready for a full season, because this is going to be the longest season I've ever played. So.
And in spring, did they let you know that you were going to kind of start or be a starter through and through development? Yeah. What's it been like adjusting to every 5 days and kind of working into a professional rotation?
I think I like it a lot. I mean, my body has been recovering really well, so it feels like I'm ready to go on the 4th day, so it's good.
And have you pitched in front of a crowd? I know, did you first start here, or was it up
Fresno?
What was that like? I mean, I know it's 2,000-3,000 people, but what was that like?
It was good. It was actually their opening night, so there was, I think the box was 7,100 people there, so it was good. I had a similar feel to that whenever I played in the Connie Mack back a few years ago, so it was good though. It was fun to be back in that environment, because it's been a while.
And have your parents been able to come out and see you yet?
They're coming out tomorrow.
Oh, great. Okay, perfect. So, and can you just take us through your repertoire real quick? Just fastball, etc.
Yeah, fastball, curveball, slider, and changeup.
What do you feel most confident with?
Fastball, curveball is my go-to, but I'll expand when I need to.
Boy, well, once again, this is Riley Bauman for Bauman,
Yes.
for Riley Bauman, Angels prospect here in San Bernardino, California, in the California League.